Desso's ready to pull it. There's a top side cap going on. Right side does end up getting it. And just with 5 seconds left, I don't know if these last second caps are going to be on up. I have literally no idea what Shim is ahead. Desso's team is up 1-0 in the best of 3. Loser of this goes home, and the winner of this gets to fight Nemesis for a chance at qualifying for the March finals. Got Loki on the Wiggly, Kid Yellow on the Eld, Nicka Life on the Hoopa, Frogert on the Cinder, Italian on the Lucario. I've seen these guys around too. Mad Buddha, Desso, Alectite, Tofu. Tofu's a sub. Tofu's been in the stream. Love Tofu. Giant Man. We've seen Giant Man around. And obviously Desso and their top laner, who just ends up passing. Level 3, we do get knocked out there. A little unfortunate. We're still rocking the Snorlax in the bottom lane. But we're just trying to get set up. Our Lucario is probably not going to hit 5 for B, so that will be troublesome. This Lucario might end up hitting 5. The Cinder is definitely going to hit 5. Neither Lucarios are level 5. We'll see how the top Bs play out. Right side is just late to the Bs. Unacceptable gameplay, and we do end up getting the big B for Desso. Desso's almost level 5. He might take it in this engagement. Does he choose to go E-speed? He goes pup, and he instantly finds the pup. Nice try. It does force out the eject button. Let's see what happens on the bottom side of the map. Both teams fighting for farm. Left side's a little bit behind. Snorlax does get tricked alongside his focus spin, so he does live. And we're looking for some pressure onto this Wiggly who's getting low. And so many support, so much sustain that finding these knockouts is pretty tough, but it buys room to get that Audino, and that'll give us the evolve for Tofu. Let's catch the jungle action. Both teams junglers just looking to get farmed up. Bottom side, some Audino contesting, but I imagine that'll fizzle out. Might have a battle in the mid lane over these mid crabs. And no, looks like both junglers just passed each other by silently, but Frogert is approaching the bottom lane potentially for a gank to punish an overextension, but the Juicy Timis, they seem to be doing an okay job. They notice the Cinder's bottom, so they go and dive topside. It does find an opportunity for Desso to get a knockout and for Butter to cap, for both of them to cap here. So that will take our Cinder off the map for the 720 Bs, but it does give us level 7 on Lucario to instantly burst down these Bs and make it in time for the Dread fight. As a level 8 Lucario, he's going to want to show up down there and make as much of an impact as he can. Alien will be here a little bit earlier because he got knocked out. And let's see how this first Dread fight plays out. We'll watch from the tank's perspective. Low-key on the Wiggly, taking a lot of damage. Dread is getting low, and it does go to the way of Desso with that power-up punch. Unlocks the Unite move for Mad Buddha. He's going to put the pressure on with his Unite move. Get yoinked away from the fight temporarily. And seems to be enough for the Timmies. They're happy with the lead that they got, and they're going to back off, get ready for Rotom, get the rest of the farm available on their map, and I like it. They're playing disciplined. You saw a lot of teams earlier in the tournament try to push down that tier 1 after they use their Unite moves, and they just end up getting knocked out and giving away their lead. Reason both of these teams have made it this far in the tourney, you know, they're good enough to recognize that comeback XP is pretty scary. Desso uses the Unite move to try to secure Rotom, and we do end up missing the secure, and it goes to the way of the orange side team. And blue side should be able to easily defend this. They are going to have to watch out for what happens in this bottom lane, which is where we're going to keep an eye out. Cinder, Frogert is rotating down. I mean, I think I'm probably rooting for the blue team. Desso is the homie. So So we do a good job defending the siege that we expected to come off of the Rotom. Giant Mind Defense, a giant 5-man stun. He's going to be able to get out too with the trick. Okay, beautiful. Not giving up that comeback XP and also having enough time to farm level 9 for this Dread fight. It's huge for us. Tofu's going to be able to hit 9 as well. Our Hoopa is 9 to be able to bring in our teammates. Deso gets away with 1 HP and everyone just getting away on such low health bars. Let's see this Hoopa's positioning and where they look to portal in this team fight. Dread has been pulled. And a Wiggly Unite gets focused out. We still haven't used any Unite moves on the left side team. And an engagement starts. Giant Man is just going in. Look at just him just 1v4 solo zoning out this entire backline. They can't do anything to him. What an amazing job just getting rid of that team. And the right side, what a beautiful Cinder ult from Frogart. Timing it perfectly and gets that Dread last hit. Well done by him. And that should be enough despite giving up some positioning in that fight. The XP with the heal and the shields should be able to be enough to turn the tides of the battle there. Can Deso get this last hit secure? He does, off the auto of Power Up Punch 2. And doesn't even care about the Rotom. See, right side team could just let this crash. Let this crash and open up their set of Audinos. Deso does. I don't know if he timed that perfectly after the damage, so it'd go down to 12. Because what ended up happening is Cinder lowered it to 12. Deso went in. Then the Rotom walked, and because the point was at 16, and Rotom used to be at 16, the Rotom got low enough that he was able to get like a 30 overcap or like a 40 overcap on the top side. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but if he did, that was nice. I like it. I like it. And that sets us up for a good point lead going into the last minute of the game. Last shred of the game getting set up on. And we'll have to see which team can get away with the flip on this one. Left side team, Mad Buddha with the blue buff auto does take it down. It's a slight advantage going into Dread with a little bit extra shield and XP, so it's nice to have. But this is still a Zapdos game. Anyone's game, either team can still come back and take this dub. Deso waiting in a bush. Mad Buddha's got positioning, and we've seen this standoff before. Oh, Lucario does end up getting picked off. Close combat gets used, and it does get missed. We've zoned out the Hoopa, and we do have a slight lead from the blue side team, so they don't have to force anything. It is on the orange team to make a play happen. And top side, the Lucarios are still brawling, and Talon's getting zoned out pretty hard. Orange side team needs to make something happen. They've got 1 minute left. We'll see if Giant Man, if Deso, if anyone here can find an engagement. Mad Buddha does get poked out a little bit. We're still in the lead. We've got 1 minute left. Back cap coming on the way of the Lucario. Deso does end up giving up his 1v1, and the cap doesn't end up going off. So we're still fighting a 4v4 in the mid lane. Frogart says enough is enough, and he just starts to fight off both Hoopa's Unite move. Eld Unite's coming out. The Lucarios have teleported into the fight, and it's just pure chaos. We're going to see which team can burst through the buddy bears, which team can deal more damage. And neither team is able to afford a knockout. And with 30 seconds left, orange team really needs to make something happen. Blue side playing a good defensive job, recognizing they've got the lead. And they're just going to go back to take the defense. And orange like enough is enough. We don't care for tournaments on the line. We're ready to flip it. But blue side's like, we're not going to let you flip it. We're going to push you down. Take this team fight. Zap's getting down to 10. Deso's ready to pull it. There's a top side cap going. Our right side does end up getting it. And just with 5 seconds left, I don't know if these last second caps are going to be enough. I have literally no idea which team is ahead. Oh my god. Who wins? I have no idea. The Juicy Timis win by 40. 40 points and the Cinder cap on the top side. Mad Buddha clutching out the MVP despite losing Zap in the last couple seconds. And it's tremendous. What a photo finish. That's what they call that.